Hi, Soul Tribe. Welcome to this Pick a Card Monday. So I have 3 different piles for you guys to choose from this week. This one is going to be focused and it's a timeless reading, but it will be on what kind of a witch. So a really exciting one. I'm looking forward to tuning in and seeing the information that comes up. I'm looking forward to seeing what resonates. So please drop a chat or let me know like what's resonating for you. Let me know if the magic that we're speaking about is something that's resonating with your soul. So let me bring up my little screen and I want you to tune in. And with this, we will do a few tuning forks, but I want you to really feel in your heart, in your gut, in your body, what vibrational pile is really resonating with you. And also, if you would like to go deeper and get a one-on-one reading with me, please use the discount code Jupiter to get 10% off. And I would love to guide you through any questions that you have. We have the mystical, also have the starseeds reading, and we also have the holistic wellness session with me. So let me just play a few of these tuning forks, and I want you to begin by taking a deep exhaling, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. And just releasing. Really coming into this moment. Coming into your connection with higher self. Whether you want to pick with your eyes closed or eyes open, to choose what pile is calling out to you. Okay, so let's begin with pile number 1. So we have a green obsidian here, and green obsidian more commonly comes from Mount St. Helens, which is in Washington State, and it is sometimes like a volcanic glass. So some are manufactured. This one here you can see is a nice little tumbled stone, and you have seen probably I have like a hexagon shaped one that's been on some other shows as well. So green obsidian. With this one, guess what kind of witch you guys are? You are the sea witch. So this is an energy in this pile that I've chosen to resonate with the sea witch. So with the sea witch, things of the ocean, the salty smell, feeling those beautiful negative ions fill you with power, fill you with energy. So you might even find that you're gravitating towards spending a little bit more time at the sea, but this is also a visionary energy and stone as well. So let's see the first card that we have. And we have the card of joy. And you can see we have an energy of the sun. There's an energy of something occurring or taking a path, but it does look like you're being guided by this solar energy on the path. So what we also see with this is there seems to be almost like another dimension or kind of like a bridging energy. We'll see what we have next. So it says the sacred journey makers is what we have written at the top of the card. Might be a bit hard to focus on, but yeah, it says the sacred journey makers. So let's see what else we have. We also have the card of the seer. So really interesting. We've got the green obsidian, and we're talking about, connecting with the visionary aspect of things. So we have this beautiful card of the seer, future decisions to make, seeking guidance. So if you do feel called to get a one-on-one reading, just let me know and reach out through Message Jupiter. And you can see here, she also seems to be holding, let me see if I can bring this up a little bit clearer for you guys, a bit easier here. So we see she also seems to be holding some kind of, and I love her outfit. It's very cool. There's a lot of Leo kind of lioness type energy with this as well. So perhaps it might be that you're coming into really trusting your vision, tapping into possibly even like other lifetime energy. And I do have a past life card for the next one, but I do feel this is about you really sort of like seeing into different things and about accessing your power. So some of you might need to take some time out or take a little bit of a journey to really imbue those qualities. So we have the card of the warrior, and this is courage, taking on challenges. So this is actually one of the past life cards. So if we're combining this into sea witch type energy, this is really looking into you tapping into your inner strength, your resilience, tapping into your magic and powers that you may have had other times before. So perhaps a little meditation around this. And what else do we have? We have a Delphi Oracle card. We also have faith. And this is about hope, anticipate, aspire, and foresee. And I just had a little bit of this energy come up in my weekly readings on my channel about like preparing for future. And I do feel a bit of this coming up for you, that there's something that you're about to go into preparation with. We will do some tarot as well and have a look into who are you, and I'm just reading my notes, and what are your powers. But what I feel at the moment, this is a reflective, meditative type energy. I do feel this is a bit tapping you back into past life. We also have Magdalene's portal, a gateway. So two of these, or three of these cards. So my main message, and even this one has, in fact, a portal energy. You guys are on something, you beautiful sea witches and warlocks. So yeah, it does look like that there's some kind of change or decision that you perhaps make, or something that you're about to step into, but it looks huge. 4 out of the 5 cards on my desk look like portal energies. And I just want to show you this one again. Look at the water in the background. So even if you're not near the ocean, tapping into whether you've got seashells or there's anything that sort of reminds you of the ocean, or perhaps meditation with relaxing ocean-like sounds could be really good for you. And tap into your inner warrior. So you can also tap into energies like Poseidon, which are connected with the ocean. Let me just pop that crystal aside and we will get some tarot cards. I want to have a look into, oh, they're telling me to go to the Oracle deck. This is the Greek Mythos deck. Actually, it's tarot. I think I said Oracle. So let's have a look into who am I, or who you are as a sea witch, and see what message comes out. So the word that Spirit is giving me is vibrational. And then I'm also seeing something about a star. It's like a North Star or a guiding star. So I do feel there's some kind of mystic and magic that they're showing me of the ocean. They're showing me the sailors used to use the stars to guide by and to navigate by. So there's something about this power, this freedom of being in the open. I also see this is about tapping into the unknown and tapping into your own inner codes. So there's something about tapping into your plasma, water, life force energy within. I do feel there's a little bit of trepidation, just as we would have a trepidation to go out into like a huge ocean situation on a small boat when the ocean is so vast. So I do feel there is something about not being afraid to tap into your gifts and your magic and your power with you beautiful sea witches. Let's flip these over. We have the 4 of Wands, 5 of Coins, and the Judgment card, and the 2 of Coins. So it does look like there's a little bit of being still in life energy. There's something that happened. There's like conflict that you may be perhaps dealing within to do with another lifetime. So there could be a little bit of fear or a little bit of something that happened, even perhaps on an ocean. And we have this oceanic type energy. See the little fish swimming around his head? And we have Oceanus in this card. So yeah, with the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Coins coming out with the 2 of Wands, for me, this is like things that are holding us back in the past. We're revisiting emotions and things. So remember your power, remember who you are. Don't be afraid, don't be scared by something that seems to be perhaps overwhelming or seems to be so enormous that it's hard to fathom. Let's get some clarifiers for you guys from the Star Tarot. And they just want 3. So we have 10 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Princess of Pentacles. So this is about remembering the good times. It's not about dwelling on the past. This is also about affirming things. So with King of Swords type energy, I actually feel you were once really, really powerful. And I do feel that there's like a magnetism energy that you had. There's also, we see here, this is really interesting that Spirit told me and took me to this card deck, because we see the 10 of Cups and we see the water and Pisces energy down the bottom, or the fish energy down the bottom. With this, I do feel that there's an energy of calling to the ocean and calling to nature and calling to water to help things into manifestation. I actually feel like she's cast this wish or cast this magic out into the ocean. So do tap into the ocean, tap into perhaps even doing a bit of a water spell. With this, we also get the ocean of seashells. So there is the seashell essences that you can take that help to release things of the past. We have the King of Swords as well. So I do feel this is a proclamation. This is about like owning your power and things again. And we have the Princess of Pentacles, who I always talk about. She's this beautiful Aries energy, the fearless teenager, and she does not believe what everyone else broadcasts to her or tries to program her with. So I do feel this is canceling out the noise. And sometimes we'll get that beautiful white noise meditation come up with ocean. So let's have a look into what your powers are. So let me pack these away. Oh, where did I put that deck? Oh, here it is right in front of me. We'll just file these individually in. I had a stone that was from Volcano, but it still wanted to come up to do with the water. And I just realized I'm actually wearing volcanic stones today too. So this is a beautiful rainbow one from a trip to Sedona I did a couple of years ago. But let's have a look in what my powers are for all of you beautiful sea witches out there. This is interesting. Some of you are sirens. I'm getting visions of like sirens on rocks. I do feel this about you using your power for good, but I feel that there's huge like enchantment magic that comes with you. So I do want you to tap into this. We have the Knight of Wands, the Five of Coins, the Ten of Coins, and the Knight of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, with this Knight of Wands energy, it is Leo. I do see this as Phoenix energy as well. So again, we're being taken to renewal. How can you perhaps like refresh or step back into this kind of siren, or I don't know what the male word for this, if you are more of a masculine energy watching this, I do feel this is stepping into your power of attractiveness, not letting things of the past or worries hold you back. This is really kind of like a lot of sorrow, sadness type energy we're seeing with the Five of Coins. The Ten of Cups, we have the cornucopia. So with this as well, this is sometimes about connecting with others that are more on that same soul level. So it could even be like stepping into really attracting your soul tribe. With this power though, I do keep getting like a strong siren energy. We've got Knight of Swords. So it's about taking a risk. It is about just sort of jumping in and starting to test the waters out. Not using a pun with our sea witches, but that's what I'm seeing with you guys. So yeah, definitely use that power of enchantment, that magnetism. Let me know if you've had such things happen before. I would love to hear about how you resonate with the sea witch and the magic energy of the ocean. Perhaps even putting a pinch of Celtic sea salt or Himalayan salt into your water, infusing some kind of ocean energy, I do feel will help you tap into your gifts and strengths again as well. So you might want to create a ritual around that. And of course, you guys know that I have the potions. You can use them too. So card pile number 2, we have my cosmic witches. So drop me an emoji if you're a cosmic. Let me know, a little chat message below. We have the celestial crystal, which I use quite a lot because it is such a beautiful one to convey energy connecting from our physical into the spiritual and higher realms. Sorry guys, my camera is a little bit further back today. I've had some lighting and computer internet issues. I think it was after the show that I did yesterday to do with the CIA and the gateway document. So celestial, this is going to help you to connect in with cosmic energy. It's going to help you connect in with other higher aspects of you that might be residing on higher dimensional. And you can always tap in and ask for more information around if there's things that you could download or be doing. So we have the beautiful bee, last realness, sweet victory. So these are the Avalon deck, by the way. And if you are looking for a one-on-one reading, please use this, and I would love to read for you guys. So anyway, we see this beautiful busy bee. Now, what's interesting is this has come up to do with the cosmic witch, and I don't look at these cards before I pick. What I have with the bees have shown me a vision years and years ago. I had where I was sitting. Bee came in when I had a circle set up of all different spheres of crystals in the backyard. Actually, this was, I think it was December 21st, 2020 was that huge date where we were meant to be shifting into new timelines and new epochs. Anyway, a bee came in and drew a cross pattern, flying and touching on the four corners of this beautiful crystalline stone, I guess, circle that we made. So bees don't fly, they vibrate their wings. So it's not possible for a bee, when we look at physics and science, to be able to fly. It's through vibrating that they're actually kind of levitating. So they're quite mystical, and they bring medicine to the world as well. And when you think about a flower and a bee collecting pollen from in Rudolf Steiner's Theosophy, the flowers are the part of the plant that reach the spiritual realms. And then you also have the fruit being just slightly lesser vibration, and then you have the roots. So this is really a cosmic sign for you guys here with the bee. And when we think about vibrate, about hum, I also did talk about this a little bit in the show that I did yesterday. But with this, when we run a certain frequency, we step into brain entrainment. So you want to look into binaural beats. You might want to look into some starseed things. You might want to look into light language. I have a few things up on check that out around light language. But yeah, this seems to be some kind of vibrational shift. The next one we have is the liminal dance. So delicacy, fragility, and transscience or transcendence type energy. But what we see here seems to be some kind of a portal, some kind of a gateway, some kind of like Stonehenge type energy. And, I did speak about, I think it was on the Galactic show we did with crystals, just on Friday night, you saw me speak about our Australian Stonehenge. So there are song lines, there are vibrational things that unlock these worlds and unlock these portals and places. So perhaps about you tapping into that magic, tapping into that power. So let's have a look what this one is. This is the past life card. Idyllic memories, peace, ability. Some of you guys might be feeling homesick, and this looks a little bit cosmic. Can you see the stars and the colors? It almost looks like a bit of a Pleiadian type energy here, but with a cottage, and we have the beautiful water. So I do feel this is about reflecting on those past times where you have worked in other realms. And we have the Odyssey, which is a very similar kind of energy, isn't it? I would say this about you guys meditating on different timelines. I do have the timelines meditation up, but yeah, we have Odyssey 35. So like quest, I think. Yeah, quest. Offer treasure and celebrate. So a beautiful one. And we see this quite often when I visit Sirius and I meditate and I connect there psychically. I always see this kind of like Colosseum type energy. And some connection with guides, connection with soul family in this Colosseum type work. A lot of the mystics and a lot of the seers that work with seeing into other different portals, and whether you're sending magic or sending help to some of these realms through being an oracle or being a visionary, this might also be where you're going to. Some of you will work with, I'm trying to think of the word in English. What is the word? It's like where people come to you, not kind of like a court system, but it's like where you're working with fairness and upholding peace. You guys will probably have this in the chat, but it's like about upholding peace. It's like working on counsel is the word. And we have awake in the dream, embrace new possibilities. This is one of the Mary Magdalene cards, and we see Mary Magdalene here with Jesus. This is such a beautiful card. I'm sure you guys can feel the energy radiating off this. So some of you may even actually still be aware of you being in other realms, and you might even have some soulmate type connections or guides that are closely working with you. So let me know if that is the case, if you have been aware of partners and things existing in other realms. But yeah, beautiful cards that we have for all of you guys. This is very much about getting up and out of our three-dimensional space to tap into your cosmic witch powers. Let's have a look a little bit more into who you are. I should pop these aside. And we'll get this deck. This is the Thoth deck. So it is based more on Egyptian tarot, which is why I love it so much, with all the little symbols and things that we have come up. Okay. Oh, I was just going to pick four, and one was hidden. So let's have a feel into this first. I see a lot of golden kind of sparkly energy when I was touching these cards, just having visions of like ribbons of gold with celestial sparkly energy. So we're having a look. So I see more of kind of like a portal holder or portal opener. So there's something about you being a cosmic witch, but you've come in to hold that frequency, anchor it down here in the earth realm. I'm getting a really strong vision of it's like a cat. This is the crystal. Oh, it's like a starburst kind of cat's eye. Hold on a sec. I'm seeing garnet and I'm seeing sapphire. So there's two different crystals, but I keep seeing what looks to be like a star or an eye. It might in fact be called like a cat's eye sapphire or something, but it literally looks like a star. Yeah, so that crystal might be good for you. I feel like I want to jump off and Google that after, but to help anchor and to hold the memory and power of you being working with energy up in the other realms. So you've come down here to be a cosmic witch, a star in this light. We have a Four of Cups, the Prince of Wands, the Nine of Wands, which is the Strength card, the Death card, and also the Princess of Swords. A lot of you are actually really homesick right now is what I'm so Four of Cups, it's really just sort of fixated or focused on the Three Cups with the fourth cup coming in. So some of you need to embrace, step into here into the earth realm to transform things, stop fighting things mentally, step into who it is that you're supposed to be. You should be really proud to be running this frequency, this energy, to being this cosmic witch down here. But yeah, this is about like not getting caught up in the roadblocks or getting caught up in what other people think. This is actually to take like a leap of faith to build a bridge over what everyone else thinks is what I'm getting with this. Let's just get sapphires. Two came out together, the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands. So this is to remember who the hell you are, essentially. If I'm to put it just, I look at this, the Devil card. This is other people coming in to try and throw you off your game. So remember who you are. And I'm going to say this two more times. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Really tap in on a heart level. Remember who you are. It's coming through so clearly. So we also see the card of the Emperor. So there's an upgrade that you guys are supposed to remember who you are. There is a bit of amnesia with this Four of Cups card. So definitely anything like hypnosis, my timelines meditation to remember who you are or shift back into this cosmic witch energy. And we also have the Eight of Swords. You need to break gentle boundaries or barriers that you might have preventing you from really tapping into who it is that you are. So Eight of Swords, get out of your mind present of like what you think this reality is down here, because so many of us on a starseed cosmic level can get down by the fact that there's a definite different change in vibration down here, but it's a program, it's a game, it's like a matrix energy. So really how you can tap out of that, remember who you are, and flow that onto our plane, our dimension. Let's have a look into what are your powers. Even though we touched on that a little, like holding your light and everything. I want to have a look into what your powers are. This is also coming out. So many of you may have many different types of unique gifts. And in fact, I'm seeing what looks to be almost like a vision of X-Men, seeing a vision of like school. So some of you may have even had visitations and had guidance coming in from ET helpers or from guides. So I do feel part of your power is being open between both worlds. So you are what's the word I'm getting? It's like there is a visionary aspect with you as well. And we did have that come up with card pile number 1 too, with the sea witches. But yeah, I do see there is some kind of visionary. It's like a temporary portal to do with the stars that I'm seeing that you guys have the ability to be able to open up. It's like opening up stargates. The other thing that I'm also seeing is grounding portal energy here into the earth. So sometimes the more that you skywatch and you work the energy of a certain place in your yard, you will actually build like a strong portal. So I do feel for some of you, part of your power is anchoring stargates and portals. So really cool superpower that you have. And look at this, past life energy with the moon card in your. So you'll hear me talk about with this, that this is sort of like a bardo. It's called Bina, which is like a gate of a gate of wisdom. So we're going from things that are unseen and hidden, and we're making it known with this beautiful sun energy. So you are supposed to anchor, open up a star. Interesting, hey? We do have a little bit of fearful energy with Princess of Wands and Princess of Swords. And I'm hearing Spirit say, what are you waiting for? So there is something to do with, people pleasing. There is something to do for waiting for permission around this. And let's see what last two cards we had. Wow, this is about not waiting for anyone's permission. This is about getting out there and doing it. So of course, we always say doing things that are for our best and highest good, or workies that are loving us unconditionally. But yeah, Queen of Swords, remember who you are. And the last card, quieting down the voice of everyone else. So maybe it's someone, saying don't do light language, it's weird, or things like that. Who cares what they think? This is really about like embracing your voice, embracing your strength, and knowing that you actually do have this gift of being able to open stargates. So let's get some clarified cards. Let me know if this resonates. We have King of Cups, we have the King of Coins, oh my gosh, and the Two of Cups. You are supposed to be this beautiful balance. So it's not that you're having to get harsh with this, but you are becoming more and more sure of yourself, is what I'm seeing. So King of Cups energy, King of Coins. So empathically feeling in, knowing what it is that you're supposed to ground down here in our earth realm, and you're supposed to help connect both worlds. Two of Cups, really beautiful energy. So you might also be working with a couple of others. I would say just use discernment, especially in the cosmic side of things and the ET field, because not everything is as it seems. Some are more connected to darker entities, spirits, and things that are caught in the astral realm. Of course, shielding up with your protection, using your gut and discernment, and feeling into people's ulterior motives and intentions is probably good advice around that side of things. So let's have a look into card pile number 3. So we have Green Adventurine for you guys, and witches, sometimes known as the kitchen witches. So you might have a little herb garden, you might have a green thumb, or you might just like getting cold out into nature. Let me pop that aside. So this is a stone for the adventurer, the wanderer, the Merlin type energy, and a little bit of the hermit energy sometimes, or the high priestess being more of a female version of that. So anyway, this is really great for our heart chakra. This is great to like bring love, to bring healing, but also to keep you safe on journeys. So beautiful stone. Let's flip this over and see what we have in the Avalon deck. We have the energy of burden. And it says here, sacred, gosh, look at this, sacred journeys. Let me just bring this closer. Sacred journey makers. So perfect that we have this. And for those of you that are in Canada and the States and the Northern Hemisphere, we have this fall energy, birch trees, it looks like. So birch trees are actually one that connect with the elementals, the fairies. They're the ones that the red toadstools grow under, dairy toadstools. So we have them here. And in fact, for Father's Day, I was just making some with the kids to put in the little pot plants. We were making them out of the polymer. Really, really cute. So yeah, I do feel that some of you green witches, this is about you going on a bit of an expedition, a journey. We have the secret, and look at this. She's connected to that veiled world. It's the card of the unknown, the mysteries, and the wonders. Isn't that beautiful? These two cards coming together for my green witches and the kitchen witches. So yeah, see where you're drawn. Let me know if you've been drawn to going out into nature lately, or working with herbs and different things, or the potions. So Archangel Michael, strength, courage, letting go. Interesting. Is this the past life one? So we have a little bit coming up to do with like letting go. Some of you may have even been herbalist or worked as witches in the witch trials. This has been coming up the last, I've had so many synchronicities with Salem and things this last 2 weeks that I really feel we're trying to like squeeze a lot of the energy out from fear of witch trial stuff. We have the energy of the mystic. And look at her, she's in nature again. She's this beautiful energy with a glowing aura, glowing orb, and you can see there's like a seed of life type energy that she has with her. So it says here, know, seek, contemplate, and philosophize. So the Mary Magdalene card that we have is, this one's going to be a little bit harder. It's Rens less Banes, replenish and recharge. And we see her out in nature, but there's like a little bit of a man-made type hole in the wall with the water coming in. So I do feel this is about getting into sacred ceremony is the word that I'm hearing from spirit. So this might be about doing a little bit of magic. Perhaps it might be dedicating part of your garden to the elementals that are around, and if we do have the birch trees. And take note next time you're walking out and about, especially if it is around fall going into winter, if you have any of these fairy toadstools. They are poisonous. Weird fun fact, deers like to eat them, and shamans in certain I think it's European countries will actually drink the urine of the deers that consume these mushrooms because there's a psychedelic component that comes with it. So interesting fun fact. Let's have a look what else is coming up for you beautiful green witches and wizards. We'll go into this deck first. Look into who you are. Okay, they're just getting me to lay them out in a particular order. I'm just going there, following their guidance. Okay, we have 4 cards. And I feel into this. Wow, there's like, I can clearly hear what seems to be, it's coming in from another realm, another timeline. I keep seeing, I don't know if anyone's seen, I'm trying to think what that show is on Netflix. I've only maybe seen 1 or 2 episodes, but the lady goes into nature and all of a sudden she steps into another realm, another timeline from our timeline. So I'm seeing this kind of energy with a few of you, that you might have this gift or you might have this ability to just tap back into past life energy or pop into certain timelines, or even to kind of like send your intuition into, let's say, ancient Egypt, or into ancient Merlin days or Arthurian days. So yeah, really interesting. We have 8 of Swords energy, the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and my Prince of Cups. Now, these 2 are a little bit of like spiritual visionaries, and the Prince of Cups can actually pop into other realms. He's my shaman. And with shaman, talking about the shamanism aspect with the fairy toadstools, I don't recommend that. I'm just putting it out there. But we do see this is about tapping into your visionary skills. 8 of Swords, this realm, and we had this come up for, I'm not sure if it was card pile 2 or 1, but we had the 8 of Swords energy come up about like releasing any limitations or any living inside the box type energy. So we have Gemini and Jupiter. This is about expanding and breaking out of paradigms, breaking out of box that not other people have put us into, but we've put ourselves into these boxes. So bringing peace for a lot of my green witches. And again, visionary, we have the blue lotus right in the center. So you guys have heard me talk time and time again about blue lotus containing and we have it again here. So yeah, you've heard me talk time and time again about blue lotus containing DMT, dimethyltryptamine, which is a psychoactive for the pineal gland. So it does seem to be that we're getting told to really have a look into how you were a visionary. So some of you may receive premonitions. We have Queen of Wands here. She has beautiful spiritual insight and she is absolutely fearless. So I do feel this is about you tapping into this pine cone that we have. this higher visionary energy. You can probably hear my son being a bit noisy in the background. Sorry about that. But yeah, we have pine cone energy on the top, which is about opening up your pineal. So when we're looking into who you are, I just keep getting the word visionary and shaman energy. So let's have a look into, actually, we'll grab this deck for some clarifiers. Okay, so we have 5 of them. Let's flip these over. We have the Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Lovers, the 4 of Swords, that's the meditation card, and 4 of Cups. A lot of gifts and skills. This is, again, similar to what we had with guard pile number 2, in remembering who it is that you are. You have actually had some heavy lifetimes in regards to magic, in regards to perhaps being burnt at the stake, these kinds of things. I do see hands like tied. So this might be for someone in particular. Sometimes you'll get where someone in the audience has different things that will sort of speak to me. But yeah, I'm seeing hands tied and feeling captured and feeling stuck. And I feel that there was some kind of bargaining or an agreement or something that took place. So this might help to jog a little bit of memory from remembering who you are. But yeah, Queen of Swords, definitely release if there is anything left past life wise that you no longer wish to hold. We also have the Empress, the Lover's card, the 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. So let me just pick. We'll get our cards for what are my powers. I just realized the weekly energy forecast on the top. Oh well. Okay. It is the weekly energy forecast, I guess, for witches. All right, so let's have a look into what are my powers. So I heard the word fraction and I saw 2 things. I saw what looked to be earth, air, fire, and water, and then I saw a star. So I do feel that there's different fractions. This would be the 5 elements because the star would represent more that ether type element or that ether type influence. They're telling me pick one more, and that's to go in this little gap. Let's flip these over. So we do have Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and Ace of Cups. So with this and that vision I was seeing around the different elements, we do see a lot of empath abilities with all of these cup cards. So I want you really to meditate, to feel in, perhaps do the timeline meditation that I have. This is about going on a journey. So Queen of Cups, as above, so below. Tap back into this other lifetime where you've been a witch before and really start to resonate and flow and activate your powers. There's a lot of wisdom and knowledge in herbalism and in spell work and in magic that we see in this card. And we see it with the shell. See how she's got this little shell and the lotus? And she's a luminary. So we do have the Chariot. This is moving away from that timeline, protected. We have an Ace of Cups, which is brand new beginnings. This is activating things in your aura, in your quantum field. And we see a 7 of Cups. I would say this is about protecting yourself as well. 7 of Cups, watch out for other people's unhealed things. Watch out and see deeper below what someone's portraying or telling you. This is Scorpio and Venus. So this might also be connected with some love life stuff from this other past life for a few of you. I do see a bit of quantum entanglement with some soulmate situations or karmic partners. So some of you might be releasing this. So I do feel we need a few more cards just to look into what your powers are. And I'm just going to go for the black and white deck here. We have the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. So, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Daughter of Wands. So what we're seeing a bit of giving your power away and, a hidden one, the Chariot. So again, with the Chariot, Spirit's really saying, with your powers, there was some kind of contract or agreement or energy that you decided to give away. With the Ace of Pentacles, you put your life on hold, you best for someone else. So I do feel, don't sacrifice like your gifts, your powers. This is really about you tapping into it. And Daughter of Wands, we know she eventually graduates into Princess of Wands, who, or Queen of Wands, who we had come up before. But the stuff you guys from your past are giving your power away, because you're actually very knowledgeable, very influential on earth, air, fire, water, and ether magic. I'd say that we could probably break it down further and go into each of the 4 elements. Let me know what kind of elemental green witch or kitchen witch you are. What element do you resonate the most? It might be looking at your main sign. So for me, I'm a fire sign, which also resonates and relates to Wands energy, which I totally resonate with. But yeah, and you can also use your other signs too, your rising and your moon sign. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the 3-card pick for today. I love you all very much and thank you for watching. And yeah, please go to Maison Jupiter for bookings and use the discount code Jupiter. And I look forward to seeing you in a private session soon. All right, take care.